Hello. Hello. Welcome to a little bit of Mel in the City in the kitchen. Today I'm preparing some simple Chipotle flaked fabulous chicken strips, and we're going to make a Spanish inspired dish because I absolutely love Chipotle. It's like anything that has the C at the beginning of it, I'm like all over it. So let's get a little heat going under here. I marinated the chicken strips overnight. So they've been basting in all these nice spices, a little bit of jerk, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of everything. And now I'm just tossing them in some eggs. You can use egg white, whatever it takes to just make it stick, because we're going to dip these in the Chipotle batter. These are some new breadcrumbs from Panko. I can't wait to taste them. It says hot and spicy. I don't know, I might have to add a little something to them. But right now, we're just going to work with what's here. Let's move this out the way. So into this nice bowl, I'm just going to sprinkle some of these new fabulous Panko breadcrumbs. You need to get a decent amount because you're going to waste most of it after you finish dipping. But make sure you have enough. Let me just see if I... they're like potato chips. Well, you know what? I want to add a little more spice. So I'm just going to toss in a little sazon and a little black pepper because I like to make it a little caliente. Okay? So we're going to whisk this all together. Do it like that. Now while the oil is getting heated, this is a good time to start dipping the chicken strips into the breadcrumbs. So we're basically going to move this over. And we're going to take our tongs. Make sure the chicken is well coated. Let's get a little more light on this situation. Okay. So these breadcrumbs are really chunky, which is what I love. I mean, this is the whole Japanese-inspired style of breadcrumb, and they're just taking it to the next level. Progresso's pretty on top of stuff that has anything to do with breadcrumbs. So we're going to lay that in that nice heat and just keep coating these. This says spicy. I'll just see how it comes out the first couple, and then I'll let you know. But I'm going to add to this a side dish with some garlic, infused black beans, and some Mexican corn that I'm going to enhance with some flavors as well. So far that bit that I spread, it's good for 3 and a half. Let's see, I think we can make all 5 of these. We'll see what happens. But you know, I love cooking, and it just used to be something that I dreaded. I grew up in a pretty large, decent-sized family, and you know, you had your day that you had to cook. I was always crying, I don't want to do it. But my parents are great cooks, and all my sisters, and you know, I decided I love to eat really good food because that's what I was raised on, and I used to eat out quite a bit. But after a while I realized, you know what, if you go to the market and buy some good basics, and you study a few cookbooks or watch the Food Network for a little while, you too can become a great cook. And it's not like you didn't have any recipes in the family that you could pretend to know that you knew how to make them. Eventually, you will. So there we go. We got most of them in. And while those are warming up, keep that heat on medium because you don't want to burn them. I don't want like Kentucky Fried Chicken. So let's take this down just a little bit and see how we're doing. I'm going to now cut up some onions. Excuse me. I'm going to cut up some onions because onions always add just a nice amount of texture and a little extra spice that's not overwhelming, because once they cook down, you know, they get a little more mild. So it's okay to put them in now. You just want to add the boost to that oil. Garlic and onion is like the best way to do it. So we slice these up. Keep the garbage bag handy because you know you have a lot to toss. You don't want to cook something that you're not supposed to eat. So here we go. Good little amount of onions. I'm going to toss those in. Chicken's browning very nicely. I'm going to turn these slices over. Okay. Smells good. I'm sorry there's no sensor for scent on the camera. But they're coming up nicely with these panko chips. And yeah, I'm going to throw a little more seasoning on so the onions get a little more flavor. And we'll start with these 4 because it's looking pretty good. Chicken cutlets, chicken strips, pretty easy to prepare. Make them, marinate them the night before and leave them out at room temperature for about a half an hour before you're going to dip them in batter and make them fried. It just makes the heat penetrate a little faster when they were at room temperature, but don't forget when you pull them out because you don't want to leave them out too long. Obviously there's a bacteria issue. But right now I'm just going to let this simmer for a little bit. I might actually throw in some tomatoes and some onion, more onion and more garlic, because this might turn into like a semi-Italian Spanish pasta dish. We'll see what happens. Right now I'm just looking forward to tasting that chicken with that fabulous spicy chipotle. I love it. I'll be back.